Ever get a headache or tight chest from a candle, cleaner, or that new couch smell? Let's talk about those sneaky triggers, VOCs. Hi guys, welcome back to RTs Share Tea, where respiratory therapists live out loud. With me, your host, Linda Fry, the asthma lady. Yes, and today we are talking about, is your air making you wheeze? VOCs and asthma triggers in the home. So what are VOCs? VOCs stand for Volatile Organic Compounds. And these are chemical vapors, gases that are released from sprays, cleaners, furniture, paint. All of these can release chemical vapors in the home. So why are VOCs a problem for those with asthma? The airway epithelium is the first line of defense for the airway. So it is the lining. So when we have something like a VOC, which is an irritant to the airway, it penetrates the airway epithelium, which then sends off a defense system, which includes our IgE antibodies, which attached to our mast cells, right? And the mast cells is a confetti, releases a confetti of inflammation responses. Things such as leukotrienes, histamine, prostaglandins, and cytokines. So imagine all these things as the confetti that is released from this mast cell. And from there, we get a huge inflammation response. So this is what is causing the coughing from asthma, or that response from asthma. And so every time we are around VOCs, vital organic compounds, we go through a series of wear and tear in the airway epithelium. Exposure to VOCs can lead to irritation of the eyes, the nose, the throat. It can also lead to nausea, chest tightening, which I mentioned before, and can even lead to cancer. Everyday examples of VOCs are things like nail polish, eyelash glue, bug spray, new furniture, candles, paint, air fresheners and plugins, fragrance personal care products, and anything with heavy fragrances. Here are some signs that VOCs may be triggering your asthma. Symptoms like coughing, wheezing, and chest tightening, and headaches are symptoms of VOC exposure. So if all those things happen, and then you decide to go outside or open the windows, and you all of a sudden feel better, then that is a sign that yes, you have been exposed to VOCs. Here are ways to reduce VOC exposures. Use fragrance-free products, not unscented. Open the windows when possible when using these VOC products. Read the labels on those products and what's in those products before using them, and then use the products according to the manufacturer, especially in regards to things like home improvement items such as paint and flooring and cleaning supplies. In regards to dealing with pests, another asthma trigger. We don't want to just use bug bomb. We don't want to use heavy chemicals, bug spray, or anything like that. We want to try to use methods such as IPM, integrated pest management strategies. So these are just strategies where we are not using heavy chemicals, but using several low chemical strategies to solve the problem. Right? So things like using sticky trap to monitor where pests are traveling to, using things like sealing up cracks, sealing and caulking up cracks and gaps, using lids on trash can, and washing dishes and removing water and food sources as quick as possible, instead of using bug spray, which are VOCs. We also want to make sure that we are storing VOC products appropriately. So once we are done using them, and for example, things like flooring or anything in regards to home improvement, we want to make sure that if we're going to store whatever is left over, that it's being stored in a detached garage, nothing attached to the home, or we are throwing out whatever leftovers we can. All right, guys, so that's all for today. I hope you learned something from us here today. Let me know if Volatile Organic Compounds, VOCs, triggers your asthma and what that looks like for you, and how do you deal with it. Let's have conversations about these things. And if you learned anything from here today, please share with others that you feel need this information. All right, so just wanted to let you know to remember that asthma control can start at the home. We're not looking for perfection. We are looking for progress. Yes. Thank you guys for being here with us. I just want to say that we are growing together. Know that we are on most podcast platforms on Wednesdays, except for when I'm on vacation. And we are on YouTube on Thursdays. There's so much more to come. Let's keep these conversations going. Hit me up on social media. I'm on Instagram as well as with the 2 E's, Asthma Lady RT. And I'm also on LinkedIn. Follow me there. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.